Hi my dear student, today we will discuss chapter 2 Basic Algebra exercise 2.8. Find all the values of x such that x cube into x minus 1 divided by x minus 2 which is greater than 0. This is what the first time we are going to find out the value of x in case of inequality. So far we discussed how to factorize a cubic equation, quadratic equation, etc. But this is the first time we are going to discuss about how to find out the value of x in case of inequality. See, in this case we have x cube into x minus 1 divided by x minus 2 which is greater than 0. So before going to solve the inequality, we have a small introduction. Let us see here. We have two cases. Case 1, p divided by q which is greater than 0. I have a fraction p divided by q which is greater than 0. It means if p and q are positive, or if p and q are negative, both numerator and denominator are positive, positive by positive greater than 0, or both numerator and denominator are negative, negative by negative it gives positive which is greater than 0. Case 2, p divided by q which is less than 0. If p is positive and q is negative in this case. If p numerator is positive, denominator is negative. Positive by negative, negative which is less than 0. Or if p is negative and q is positive. If numerator is negative, denominator is positive, negative by positive gives negative which is less than 0. So, if a fraction p divided by q is positive means both the numerator and the denominator are positive, or both the numerator and denominator are negative. Suppose a fraction is less than 0 means if numerator positive, denominator negative. If numerator negative, denominator is positive. This is what the rule we may follow. Got it? So, in this case, we have x cube into x minus 1 divided by x minus 2 which is greater than 0. So, what I am going to do in case of inequality while solving, see, I have x minus 2 in the denominator. I have x minus 2 in the denominator. I will multiply x minus 2, divide x minus 2. Okay. So, when I am going to do like this, what will happen? This will be x cube into x minus 1 into x minus 2. Denominator will be x minus 2 whole square. So, the condition is not given. In this case, x not equal to 2. When x equal to 2, it becomes infinity. Okay. So, x not equal to 2. It is understood. In this case, I have x minus 2 whole square in the denominator. Got it? X minus 2 whole square in the denominator. X minus 2 whole square in the denominator means whole square which is strictly positive. So, this is a fraction which is greater than 0 and the denominator is strictly positive. Therefore, I can conclude my numerator is greater than 0. You may think in the very beginning, sir, in case of equation, suppose equation means I have equal sign, I can cross multiply. But why don't you do the cross multiplication here? In case of inequality which is meaningless. In case of equation, I can cross multiply, I can equate to 0, etc. I can proceed. But this is not like that. This is an inequality, whether greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0, you cannot cross multiply which is meaningless. So what to do in this case if inequality comes? Very simple. See the denominator factors, just multiply and divide. So when you do like that, the denominator become perfect square. So when it is square, whose result is always positive. So I can confirm about the denominator is positive. So according to the inequality, I can say the numerator. Is it clear? Don't cross multiply. Okay, it's very important in case of inequality. So just multiply and divide the factors which are in the denominator. So I have x minus 2, multiply and divide. So if we do this process, denominator will be strictly positive because whole square will come. Okay, and see the numerator. If denominator is positive and the whole fraction is positive, denominator is positive, I can say the numerator is also positive. Therefore, the numerator x cube into x minus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. Don't think I am cross multiplying. No, I am not cross multiplying. I wanted to declare the whole fraction is greater than 0 means either the numerator and denominator are positive or denominator and numerator are negative. In this case, x minus 2 whole square is positive. I mean denominator is strictly positive. So what I can conclude? I can conclude the numerator is positive. That's why I am writing x cube into x minus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. It is very important step. Just try to understand. Okay. Now what the intervals will be? This will be minus infinity for overall real number. It gives 0, it gives 1, it gives 2, and it will be infinity. So in this case the intervals are minus infinity 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to infinity. Got it? The intervals are, what are the intervals? Minus infinity to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to infinity. Okay, I have 4 intervals. So after getting like this, you wanted to declare the intervals are minus infinity to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to infinity. Now for find the values of x in this case, we need a small table. See, the table contains intervals in the first column and the factors of the numerator I have. X cube, x minus 1, x minus 2, and the product. Okay, so first interval minus infinity to 0, next 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to infinity. Okay, now what to do here? See, after getting intervals, you want to prepare a table. First column interval, write all the intervals in order. Write the factors also in order. X cube, x minus 1, x minus 2. X cube, x minus 1, x minus 2. And what we have? The product of x cube, x minus 1, x minus 2. So the product is nothing but x cube into x minus 1, x minus 2, which is nothing but I wrote product. Now what to do? Each interval, select random value, substitute here whether it gives positive or negative you wanted to conclude. Okay. Minus infinity to 0. You can select any value. Okay. For example, I will select very small value. It's somewhat very comfortable to find the values. Is it clear? So minus infinity comma 0. So I will select minus 1. What is minus 1 whole cube? Negative. When you substitute minus 1 here, minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. So it will be negative. Minus 1 minus 2 minus. It will be negative. Got it? You can select any value. Here I select minus 1. You can select minus 2, minus 3. Whatever be the value from this interval. Okay, don't select any extreme values. Between 0 and 1 in this interval. Between 0 and 1 I will select 0.5. 0.5 is positive. 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5, that is positive. 0.5 minus 1 is negative. 0.5 minus 2 is negative. Got it? And similarly, between 1 and 2, you can select any value. I will select 1.5. 1.5 positive. Positive into positive into positive, positive. 1.5 minus 1 is positive. 1.5 minus 2 is negative. Got it? Between 2 and infinity, you can select any value. So I can select 3. 3 is positive. Positive into positive into positive, positive. 3 minus 1 positive. 3 minus 2 positive. See the product. Just multiply. Minus into minus into minus, minus. Plus into minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Plus into plus, plus. That's all. See, you want to define the interval. Write in a column wise. Write all the factors and say the product. That is what the required one. So choose random value from the interval. Substitute here. No need to calculate the value. You need only sign, whether it is positive or negative. So declare all the sign. The last column is the product. Multiply. Minus into minus into minus, minus. Plus into minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Plus into plus, plus. Again I will explain. Between 0 and 1, I can select any value. So I will select 0.3. 0.3 is positive. So positive into positive into positive, positive. 0.3 minus 1 is negative. 0.3 minus 2 is negative. That's why we are getting plus, minus, minus. So the product is positive. So in this case, the product is this one, x cube into x minus 1, x minus, which is greater than 0. So greater than 0 means positive. So here positive comes here and here. So in this case, the values of x is, what are the interval? 0, 1 and 2, infinity. So in this case, for this case, when you select any value between 0 and 1 and 2 and infinity, the values of the output will be positive. That is, x belongs to 0, 1 and 2, infinity. Got it? In this case, the values of x belongs to 0, 1 because the inequality is greater than 0. So greater than 0 means positive. Positive appear here and here. The respective interval 0 and 1, between 0 and 1 and 2, infinity. So in this case, the value of x belongs to 0, 1 and 2, infinity. For and I use union sign. Is it clear? Very simple. In case of inequality, if you want to find out the value of x, very first step, just see the denominator, multiply the factors of the denominator in numerator and denominator. So I will get perfect square in the denominator, it means positive. According to the inequality, your numerator will be positive or negative you wanted to declare. Now afterwards, in order, you want to find out the intervals. Write all the intervals in order here and write all the factors. Okay, and select random value from the interval, substitute here. No need to find out the value. In this case, you wanted to conclude the sign. So I can conclude in this case maybe my negative, 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 positive, negative, negative, etc. So finally find the product, okay, and see the inequality. Whether it is greater than 0 means choose positive sign, which gives between 0 and 1 and 2 and infinity. That is what the value. Suppose this is less than 0 means I will select negative of this one and this one, minus infinity, 0 and 1, infinity. Got it? Is it clear?